What's up, guys? We are here at Cedar Stump Pub Troutman with the Queen City Female Artist of the Year and Legend, Brooke Lee.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. Let's do this the right way. A lot of you guys don't know, but the roots go deep between Brooke Lee and my wife, Sheena Shaw.
I met Miss Brooke Lee when she was 12 or 14. We're trying to decide if it was 12 or 14. I used to do fast pitch softball lessons, and she came in and we would spend every single week together doing lessons, and then she would also come into the office and do some singing for me. And I remember saying, all right, whenever you're ready to perform, our place is gonna be one of the first places that you come to, and it was.
Oh yeah, it was the black hair days.
Yeah, a local legend here and about to make it big, and she's gonna tell us all about it.
Yeah, this year has been really wild. So back in November, I got to open for Cody Jinks at the Country Music Hall of Fame in Nashville, which was just an honor to be there and be in that building, but let alone get to open for him. And this summer we were with Chase Rice, we did Priscilla, Niko Moon, and then Willie Nelson is coming up, which is
so
got the
cool.
tickets.
The craziest
We got tickets.
thing. I can't believe I get
That's
to say
in
it out
Asheville,
loud.
right?
Asheville, and then we'll be in Charleston as well. And I signed with CAA Agency about a month ago, and the day after we signed with them, I got the call to play with Willie Nelson, and they've just been crushing it. And it's exciting because we don't even have like the music out yet. So
That's
to know
cool.
the shows are already lining up, it's just, I can't imagine what next year's gonna look like, and I'm excited.
So you want to talk about your album and the new single?
Yeah, so I have an EP coming out on November 17th called I've Been Thinking, and we've been working really hard on this one. I'm really excited. All the songs really speak to me and like different points in my life, and I can't wait.
That's awesome. What when you go to start writing music, do you kind of touch base on your life experiences, or do you have a group of people that you're writing the songs with? How does that work?
Yeah, so I signed my first publishing deal back in November. It was Spirit, who is just phenomenal. They've been my biggest supporters, and pretty much like 3 or 4 times a week, they're getting me in different rooms with different people, and it's incredible the writers I've gotten to work with and hearing their backstory, and that I get to write with them now is just such an honor. But it's been fun. Every write is completely different. You have people come in with an idea or a title or a melody or the music behind it, and you just kind of, wherever the day takes you, and kind of learning just to be willing to write what the song is in that room that day and be open-minded to whatever could happen. And it's been fun seeing the results of that. But I think for me personally, the songs that I'm putting out are really based on life experiences. That's for awesome. Sure.
Well, one, to piggyback off of the life experience, I seen on Facebook where you lost one of your friends.
I did.
That was a songer, and I'm not trying to upset
it's
you,
real,
but-
and I love him, and I'm.
So what
we'll
was
talk
that
about him
like?
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I visited Nashville back in 2020 at the end of the year, and met a guy named Sam Johnson, who is the best. He came up to me. I didn't know anybody in Nashville, maybe 2 people, and he said, you know, what are your biggest fears coming to Nashville? And I was like, I don't have a community, I don't know anybody. And he was like, oh, like that's BS. Like you found your best friend already, so I don't want to hear it. And from that point on, like that's exactly what he was. He was a songwriter, but nobody was under him. Like if you were winning, he was winning, always. Yeah, I saw him at CCMF this past year, and then about a month later, we got the news that he had passed away. The day before it happened, we wrote a song called The Rest. And I've personally been struggling a lot with not being able to see my family, with how quick time is moving, and I'm so wrapped up in this world in Nashville, and it takes a toll on you. And we wrote a song about it, and the next day is when we found out about Sam, and I won't say it made it easier, but it's really wild how therapeutic writing can be, and you don't know what it's preparing you for, and it definitely reminded me why I'm doing what I'm doing, and keep that close to me.
I seen where you sold out of all of your clothing brands. Yes. So is that another side hustle you got?
Yes, it's been such a blessing. You're so caught up in the grind all the time of the music, and I needed to find something that was a little more therapeutic for me, and I'm a big thrifter. So I started thrifting a bunch of pieces and then customizing them to be Brooke Lee merch, and it's been incredible because of those flannels selling out in Buffalo, New York. We got to go to Montana and open for Chase Rice. That's the only reason we got plane tickets.
I noticed that you have a tattoo that says, "Stay Wild Child."
I do. To me, Stay Wild Child is living your best life, and I think it looks differently for everybody, but for me, it's traveling, it's getting new perspectives, it's meeting new people. Everybody has a purpose in life, and it's just knowing that even when it feels like you're grinding and getting nothing back, that you're working towards what you're supposed to do, and when the timing is right, it's gonna be unstoppable.
So Godspeed.
Godspeed.
That's right.
Too early, out too late.